Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari श्री राधा रास बिहारी ललिता विशाखा की, श्री श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण की जी, श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की। हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन कोई जो अंग्रेजी समझता है आगे बैठना, जो हिंदी के लिए पीछे। कोई ट्रांसलेशन कर रहे हैं? कौन? Oh, okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Rashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 9, Canto 10, Chapter 9, Text number 12. Tyaktva yastim sutam bhitam vijnaya arbakavatsala iyesha kila tam baddham damna atat virya kovida tyaktva yastim sutam bhitam vijnayar bhagavatsala iyesha kilatam abadhum damnatat virya kovida tyaktva yastim sutam bhitam vijnayar bhagavatsala iyesha kilatam baddhum damna tadvirya kovida tyaktva yastim sutam bhitam vijnayar bhagavatsala iyesha kilatam baddhum damna tadvirya kovida. Matajis? Tyaktva, throwing away, yastim, the stick in her hand, sutam, her son, bhitam, considering her son's great fear, vijnaya, understanding, arbhakavatsala, the most affectionate mother of Krishna, iyesha, desired, kila, indeed, tam, Krishna, baddhum, to bind, damna, with a rope, atatvirya kovida, without knowledge of the supremely powerful personality of Godhead, because of intense love for Krishna. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. Mother Yashoda was always overwhelmed by intense love for Krishna, not knowing who Krishna was or how powerful he was. Because of maternal affection for Krishna, she never even cared to know who he was. Therefore, when she saw that her son had become excessively afraid, she threw the stick away and desired to bind him so that he would not commit any further naughty activities. Purport. Mother Yashoda wanted to bind Krishna not in order to chastise him, but because she thought that the child was so restless that he might leave the house in fear. That would be another disturbance. Therefore, because of full affection to stop Krishna from leaving the house, she wanted to bind him with rope. Mother Yashoda wanted to impress upon Krishna that since he was afraid merely to see her stick, he should not perform such disturbing activities as breaking the container of yogurt and butter and distributing its contents to the monkeys. Mother Yashoda did not care to understand who Krishna was and how his power spreads everywhere. This is an example of pure love for Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we are describing all of those who are visiting temple Sunday, all of you know. So we are describing the wonderful pastimes of Krishna, Damodar Krishna and Yashoda. This month, incidentally, is also, it's called Dhanurmas, where gopis have performed Katyayini Vrat. So in Tamil Nadu, there is a place called Srivilliputturu. So there, there is one great devotee known as Alvar, Peri Alvar. You know, the most pleasing, Janni Vaishnav also told, the most pleasing service to Krishna is maintaining a garden, especially Tulsi garden, and offering garlands to Radha and Krishna. So he was maintaining Tulsi garland, other garlands like that. So one day he found a very beautiful girl. So just like Lakshmi, Sita ji was found. So her name was Andal. So every day she would make a garland, wear it herself, and then put it around the Lord. So that is why in Tamil the garland is called Goda. Godai. So that's why later on she became as Goda Devi, like that. So then later on, her father found out that one day while putting the garland for the Lord, while dressing, he found a piece of hair in the garland. So he was shocked. Then then he found out that his daughter only is doing it like that. So he refrained from putting the garland for the Lord. Then the Lord came and told him that, why didn't you put the garland? Arey, bahut aparadh ho gaya, you know. It's big offense. My daughter is putting a garland and wearing it herself. Then Lord said, that's how I like it. I know before also she was doing it. Like that. Then he understood that she is not an ordinary girl. Then she performed, she wanted to marry Lord Ranganath. Right? So then she performed this Katyayani Vrat, like that. So she considered Srivilliputur as Vrindavan, Gokul. So then she is the only lady Alvar. So she wrote a prabandham called, Tiruppavai. Right? So in the entire Tiruppavai, there is no mention of that she actually took bath. But actually there are two kinds of bath. One is taking bath externally, cleaning. Another bath is, the commentator on Tiruppavai says that one should take bath in the river of the wonderful qualities of Krishna. The wonderful qualities of Krishna. By regularly reading them, by regularly discussing about them, like that. So this pastime so like I mentioned before, when Krishna appeared, he exhibited 4 wonderful qualities. Vatsalyata, Shaushilyata, Saulabhyata, and Bhagavattata. So all these wonderful qualities he exhibited. So just like Goda Devi, so we should actually take bath, as in the wonderful Krishna Katha river, which are filled with the wonderful qualities of Krishna. Then absorb them in ourselves. So then this just hearing itself is enough. We don't have to do anything. Just hear the Krishna Katha. So it will take us to perfection. So here, Mother Yashoda, this pastime, according to Srila Prabhupada and Sanatana Goswami, this pastime has happened on Diwali day. So, but according to Jiva Goswami, he says that this happened, that is Diwali, that means October, November, that is Kartik Mas, like that. But according to Jiva Goswami, he feels that this pastime has happened in Margashira Mas, November, December. So it doesn't matter because, the Krishna's pastimes are very, very dynamic. So each pastime is repeated again and again in every millennium, but with a small change in the pastime, in details, like that. So in some other millennium, so and then it is said that Atha Mahabhaga Bhavan Amogadruk Suchishrava Satyavrato Drutavrataha Urukramasya Akilabandha Muktaye Samadhin Anusmara Tad Vichestitam. So this is from 1st canto, 5th chapter. You can read the purport. Prabhupada wrote a very wonderful purport. So in that, basically, Prabhupada says, while writing down the pastimes, one must meditate, go into samadhi, and meditate on the wonderful pastimes. And then these still pastimes are still there, occurring. And they will become manifest, like a live TV, Prabhupada says, live TV prasar, Then the devotees watches those pastimes and they write down. Not that it's kalpanik. Like Vishwanath Chakravarti, if you read the commentary, he constructed a dialogue between Radha Krishna, gopis and all. It's not imagination. That is his meditation. That is why Prabhupada says, all these purports, they are my personal ecstasies. Like that. One very wonderful thing has happened. Each devotee has a different vision of this pastime. There is one devotee, Narayana Bhattadri. So he had a very severe case of rheumatism. He prayed to the Lord because his guru was suffering from severe type of rheumatism, he prayed to the Lord, please let my guru become free, let me suffer that disease. So he became very severely afflicted. Then somebody suggested, go to Guru Vairappan. Guru Vairappan is also known as Dr. Guru Vairappan. Right? So he cures all kinds of diseases and all, like that. So, but I don't know, for me to cure nahi hua, you know. So it all depends on the, the kind of absorption, like that. We went, prayed, then I ate all that. They have this very beautiful that halwa they make. Pura halwa kha liya, fir bhi theek nahi hua, like that. So he sat down and then he started writing down another book called Narayaniyam. So every 100 verses he would write, and then he would pray to Guru Vairappan, please make this rheumatism cure, like that. So slowly he started moving and all, like that. And then one day he was writing 10th canto pastime, Damodar. So he was simply following Sukadeva Goswami's pastime, because it is, like once Dr. Patel commented to Prabhupada, I read your purport, then I read Ramanuja purport also. Your purports, they match. Prabhupada said, if I don't follow my previous Acharya, how I can be Acharya? Prabhupada said, like, match, like that. So he was just describing. Then suddenly he wrote that while describing this Damodar pastime, he wrote that Krishna broke the pot, the dahi matki, with a stick. But Sukadeva Goswami said, Krishna broke the pot with a stone. Then in the night he was horrified. I became deviated, what I have done. That, Krishna, Sukadeva Goswami wrote a stone, but I wrote, stick, because I got inspired like that. Then he was very worried, and then, anxiety. Then he fell asleep. Then Guru Vairappan came in his dream and told him, what you wrote is also correct, what Sukadeva Goswami wrote is also correct. Right? I gave Sukadeva Goswami side view. I gave Sukadeva Goswami side view. I gave you top view. So first he broke with the stone. Then also I broke with the stick also. So there is no worry. Like that. Every devotee has. That's why some Gopal Champu there is little bit more description. Then Bhagavatam little description. Like that every devotee. Just like all the poets, they describe Krishna's wonderful Rupa and all that. So there is one devotee, he wrote that Lakshmi Devi is the daughter of ocean. So he is also known as Ratnakar. He is Ratnakar. So he gave, while giving Lakshmi Devi, he gave so much dowry. He gave so much dowry to Narayana, Krishna, that with Nupur made with diamonds, and then Mekhala, then Vaddanam. Vaddanam means waist belt, all the hars, then Makar Kundal. So where from Makar Kundal came, right? We always hear that, Makar Kundal, because Makar Kundal means shaped, this crocodile shaped earrings. So, wahi diya tha, like that. So, then her brother, who is a brother of Lakshmi Devi? Chandra. So in Andhra we say Chandamama. Chandamama. You heard? Chandamama. So Mama means, mama, like mother's brother. Mother's brother. Right? So Chandamama is elder brother of Lakshmi Devi. He thought, whatever gold and all, silver and all my father gave, what can I give? Because everybody is, always Krishna's beauty's face is described, compared to moon, Purna Chandra. So actually why it came? Because as a dowry, Chandamama thought, I will give my beauty to Krishna. Right? I will give my beauty to Krishna. So that is why he is known as Krishna Chandra. Right? Krishna Chandra. But our Leela Shuka, he had another idea. On the Rasalila day, Sharad Purnima day, he came. He thought, I am the, Krishna is also my Chandravamshi. He belonged to my family only. So he is thinking, I am more handsome, I am more beautiful than Krishna. So in order to defeat Krishna's beauty and to exhibit his beauty, Chandrama came, it seems, to Rasalila arena. So when he saw Krishna's beauty, which was defeating him, which was more than millions of times more beautiful than Chandrama, so Chandrama became very ashamed. Then he was broken into 20 pieces. Then he fell at the lotus feet of Krishna. And then those 20 pieces became a Nakachandra. Right? It is described Nakachandra. So, like that, every devotee has a wonderful vision. And then they described this wonderful pastime in so many ways, like that. So, on this day of Diwali, Mother Yashoda, so she was sleeping. And then when the sun is about to rise, still it did not rise. It is the light of dawn has appeared. So the birds and all, they woke up, and they started flying here and there, and they started singing the glories of Krishna, right? The singing of glories of Krishna. Then Mother Yashoda saw a little bit, heard it little bit, and then she opened her eyes, Then she looked at her beautiful son sleeping beside her. Then she just murmured, Neeli Kamal, blue lotus, right? Then again she got into sleep. Then she got into sleep, and then again she opened her eyes. Then again she looked at Krishna. Then again she commented, oh, blue lotus. She was actually drinking the beauty of Krishna, sleeping very innocently beside her. So meanwhile, the fragrant breeze, from the northern side appeared in Vrindavan. So carrying the fragrance of all the flowers. Like it is said, the breeze of Vrindavan, it is very fragrant breeze. So why it is, where did all the rivers, lakes, and breeze, inherit that wonderful fragrance? Because Krishna's fragrance is added on to the clothes of Krishna. So when Mother Yashoda takes away the clothes and puts them on the earth, on the Jameen, the earth goddess steals the fragrance of Krishna from the clothes and distributes to the rivers, lakes, ponds, everywhere, and the air also, all the flowers, Vrindavan, all the, they steal the fragrance of Krishna from Mother Earth, like that. So she entered the Vraj, and carrying the wonderful fragrance of all the flowers, entered the palace of Nanda Bhavan, which is Chaurasi Kamba. So the Mother Yashoda's quarters are on the first floor, right? On the first floor, and then she has a very huge balcony adjacent to her room, and then the breeze entered the balcony, and then before entering the room of Mother Yashoda, the breeze passed for a few moments, and then took the beauty of the entire scenery of Mother Yashoda, Krishna sleeping and all that, and then slowly the breeze came near the ears of Mother Yashoda and whispered, "O Queen, O Mother, O Queen of Vrindavan, please wake up." So, if you take shelter of the sleep, Nidra Devi, for so long, so who will unfold the wonderful pastimes of Krishna, like that? So immediately Mother Yashoda woke up, and then again looked at the very admiringly at the lotus face of Krishna, and then again she commented, blue lotus. You know, because all the time she would only see lotus flower, you know, beside her, all lotus, you know, like that. And then she gently kissed Krishna on his soft lotus petal-like cheeks. And then Krishna immediately felt, you know, the touch of Mother Yashoda. You know, the touch of Mother Yashoda. And then, you know, then immediately his heart, you know, by the touch of Mother Yashoda, the love in her heart, you know, entered the cheeks of Krishna, and through that in his heart. And there is the love, he felt the swell of the love of Mother Yashoda in his heart. And then suddenly, little bit, he woke up little bit, but again, he went into sleep, like that. So meanwhile, seeing that there is only one maid servant, because Mother Yashoda understood that Nanda Maharaj, that day Rohini and all, they went to Upananda's place and all that. So then that maid servant, Sundari, her name was Sundari. I said, Sundari, where are all? Then she said, they all went, already they left and all that. So immediately she took, she took Mother Yashoda in the bathroom, and then she gave the, brush, eucalyptus, brush to wash her feet, and then she applied oil to her hair, bathed her, and all that. So meanwhile, then she was massaging the lotus feet of Mother Yashoda. And that, so meanwhile, she told the Sundari, go and see if my son is still sleeping or woken up, like that. So she immediately went and peeped into the bedroom. Then said, oh, your son is sleeping. Then she said, today everybody is busy because the coward men, they wanted to hold a very beautiful festival today. Beautiful festival today. So Mother Yashoda said, why? She said, for the pleasure of your beautiful son, Gopal. Said, why? Because now Krishna is already 3 years old. He can understand. So in order to please him more and more, they wanted to have a very special Deepavali festival, like better than other years, like that. Wow. So my son is very sweet, na? Yeah. Everybody in this Gokul, they are so enchanted by the beauty of your son, like that. Yeah, my son is very special. That is why, then the Sundari said, because your son is so special that all the people who, even though they are in distress, as soon as they remember Krishna, then all the distress is gone away, like that. Except for one thing. Then Maya Yashoda said, what happened? Except for what? He is so beautiful, we are so absorbed in his leelas that sometimes we become late for attending the duties and all that. So sometimes, we burn the meals of Krishna. Then she mildly chastised, you don't blame my son, beautiful son, for your faults, because of your negligence you are like that. Then talking, she was very slow in decorating Mother Yashoda, like with all the ornaments and all that. Because Diwali day, so Nanda Maharaj arranged very special ornaments, because on Diwali day they wear nice new clothes and new ornaments and everything new on Diwali day, right? Like that. So then Mother Yashoda chastised mildly, saying that because you are actually delaying so much, I have to go and engage in the service of my son. Do it very fast. Then she took all the pots and all, which were arranged. The churning rod is decorated with jewels, diamonds, and gold and all that. And the pot is also, the special churning pot is, then, she sat on a chowki made of emeralds and all that, decorated with emeralds and all that. So you can just imagine their richness, their opulence and all that. And then she was sitting and she was churning like that. Then this churning rod, this swish, 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 it is making sound. And that swish, swish, swish sound went and whispered in the ears of Krishna. Wake up, wake up. So you can see this wonderful drishya of Mother Yashoda, churning. So Mother Yashoda felt that this fish is going and waking up my son. Then she immediately, chastised that fish. Don't disturb my Krishna. Let him sleep, He's so busy whole day, playing and stealing and, all disturbing. So let him take rest, like that. Then Mother Yashoda ordered means, okay. Like that. But still, so at that time, she was decorating the flowers and all that. So then Krishna slowly opened the eyes. So because the breeze only went and woke up Krishna, that my dear butter thief, wake up. You just see this beautiful scene. Otherwise, why did Nanda Maharaj steal the celestial cows? Padma Gandhi cow, for your sake. It will be wasted. Just see the scene, how your mother is working very hard for churning the butter for you and all that. Then Krishna slowly opened his eyes, and then he looked at Mother Yashoda. And then immediately the swell of love, took place in his heart. Then he became enchanted by the beauty of Mother Yashoda. Then his drishya, his sight fell on the beautiful kundala of Yashoda. Then he was thinking that he felt envy, that how fortunate they are. How fortunate they are that this kundal, they are always touching the soft petal-like cheeks, and then they are very near, enjoying the breath of Mother Yashoda, enjoying the touch of Mother Yashoda. I am so busy, playing and stealing and going here and there, and only sometimes only I am getting. But these earrings. These earrings, they are always they're touching the ears of Mother Yashoda, like that. Then the earrings sent a beam of message, saying that, lazy boy, if you are so envious, wake up. You will also get the touch. They said, no. His heart resisted. No. If I go and sit on the lap of Mother Yashoda, I will not have this nice, wonderful darshan of Mother Yashoda, beauty. I cannot. So let me some more time. So Mother Yashoda also felt that it looked like Krishna woke up. It looked like Krishna woke up. Then she also, threw a glance at Krishna. But Krishna immediately closed his eyes. Then Mother Yashoda said, oh, he's still sleeping. Let him sleep. Then again Krishna slowly opened his eyes. And again he threw a glance at Mother Yashoda. This time, tinkling sound of her bangles attracted Krishna. Said, wow, how fortunate these bangles are, that every day, all the time, they are touching the hands of Mother Yashoda, like that. Then the bangles also sent a beam of message. You butter thief, wake up. You know why? We are, because we are mined from a very choicest Chintamani mine. And then with very special care we were made, and then we got this good fortune of decorating the hands of your mother, like that. So this is a very beautiful description. Then finally, Krishna got up, and then he was feeling hungry. Right? He was feeling hungry. Then he went and caught hold of the churning rod of Mother Yashoda, and then immediately Yashoda. So meanwhile, she kept the milk on the stove, and then she was having a glance. So meanwhile, she was actually also singing the wonderful pastimes of Krishna, composed by herself. Composed by herself. She felt just like, all these maid servants and all, they are burning they are not making the proper butter, for my son. That is why he's got the habit of stealing, butter. Maybe I should prepare myself like that. Then in between she was thinking, why, my son is, my son is actually, he is going to steal, other people's houses and all. Maybe I am deficient. I am deficient. That is why I am not making properly the butter and all that. Then the wind told, and so Ma, don't worry. What are you talking? The butter prepared by you are sought after even by demigods. Just a small little bit, butter if they get, So because it is described in Anand Vrindavan Champu that when there is Nandosava was happening, there was so much of butter and curd and yogurt and ghee and all was flowing. All the drains of Vrindavan got choked up. Then all the demigods, they came in the form of birds and ate all the remnants of the gopis. Like that. So don't worry. No. Then why Krishna is stealing? Said, usually the boys, they like to eat food stolen. That is stolen. Oh, is it? Yeah. Wind god said, Yeshu, don't worry. Your son, your butter and all are the best. Like that. In the same way, she did not. There are so many court poets who composed the wonderful poems of Krishna. About Krishna. Then she was not satisfied. What these stupid poets do know, right? So I can actually better, I myself compose the poems. Like that she was actually composing the poems and all that. So meanwhile, so in between she was actually looking at the milk and then again this and that. And then she somehow, then Krishna came and then like that. So she went to save the milk and all of you know, last week I had described. Then Krishna became very angry and then he broke the pot. He broke the pot. Then meanwhile, Mother Yashoda, actually, she took longer than that is required to go and save the milk and all that. So meanwhile, Krishna became angry and all that. So in between, she looked back, because she told Krishna, be a good boy, just be here, I will come back. Like that. So when she looked back, she saw actually Krishna, sitting very quietly, doing nothing. So Mother Yashoda thought, wow, my son is become a good boy. But actually, Krishna's Yogamaya created an illusion that illusory Krishna like that. So of course, illusory Krishna is also Krishna only. Just like once our Bilumangal Thakuri explains that one day Krishna was playing like that. And then Mother Yashoda was running behind, trying to feed butter and yogurt and all that to Krishna. So meanwhile, he was standing near the jeweled pillar. Then Ma Yashoda, Krishna complained, Ma, see another thief, another, somebody else. He has come, he is disturbing. Then Mother Yashoda, when she saw in the pillar the reflection of Krishna, she became so bewildered, she started feeding reflection Krishna to the pillar. And then that reflection Krishna started eating. So Bilumangal Thakur says, let me offer obeisance to that Mayavi Krishna, like butter thief, like that. So Yogamaya created illusion that Krishna is sitting very quietly and all. But he created such a havoc that not only he broke that pot, then he broke that special churning rod of Mother Yashoda with the bejeweled churning rod, which is favorite of Mother Yashoda and all that. And then she came back, and then when she was shocked. Who has done this? Who has done this? But she just saw that, Krishna, my son is a very good boy. Every mother thinks like that. My son is very nice, but others only will know what all he does, what all nonsense they do, like that. And then said, then finally, she understood that this is the job of my son only, like that, because she did not find she didn't find Krishna there. Then slowly she came. And then she saw the footprints, footprints of Krishna, with all the dahi and all everywhere it was flowing like that. So then she was searching for Krishna. Then the footprints, they have told Mother Yashoda, Ma, if you had been little bit careful, you could have caught your son. Because if you are little bit attentive. Now your son only, so where is he, where is he? Then she saw, that in the courtyard, he took one pot of butter, and then in the courtyard she went, because it is causing disturbance, this ukkal, grinding stone, she shifted from the house to the courtyard. And then Krishna actually sat on that, and then he was distributing butter to the monkeys. Like that. See, he looked like a king. Then she was very surprised that how it was a huge grinding stone. How he climbed on that. And then she saw Krishna sitting in a swastik pose. Swastik asana. And I said, how he's sitting like a yogi? How does he know? How does he know yoga and all? Then the wind is always, telling all the news that, oh Ma, have you forgotten? He is the king of yogis. He is a Yogeshwara. Oh, I said, like that. And then she slowly, came. And then on the way, she saw the stick, the walking stick. That is also a bejeweled, very beautiful long stick, a walking stick of Nanda Maharaj. Then Mother Yashoda felt that he might have forgotten to take it. Then immediately she picked it up. As soon as she picked it up, all the entire creation became very disturbed. He said, Mother Earth was shaking in fear, saying that, what? Is she going to beat the person who is the sustainer of the entire creation? The entire creation is depending on him. Now she will beat him. What will happen to all of us? She started, earth started shaking like that. And then the wind again asked, Ma, what are you going to do? Are you going to beat him? Are you going to beat him? Then, no, she said, I'm not going to beat him. I will just show the stick, but I'm going to catch him. Then the wind asked, can you catch me? Then Mahesha said, shut up, don't disturb. Then immediately, then when she assured that she is not going to beat Krishna, then all the five elements, they became reassured. They said, okay. Then immediately, so meanwhile Krishna was sitting on the ukkal, sitting on the ukkal. Then he said, why? But even though he stole the butter and all, but he was very afraid that Mother Yashoda is going to punish. Then when he looked back, he looked at Mother Yashoda carrying a stick. Then immediately all his senses there became so disturbed, and he was actually became very fearful that now Mother Yashoda is going to beat me. What will happen? Like that. Then he felt that he should run. But his Aishwarya Shaktis stopped him that, you are a prince, basically you are a Kshatriya, how you can run? You must face the battle, don't run. Then he felt that, then the mother, love of Mother Yashoda propelled him, saying that fear, so much fear, that he felt that I should disappear. Then he suddenly remembered, oh, I am a Yogeshwara, I have got all the 8 Ashtanga Siddhis in full. So one of the Siddhi was Anima Siddhi, means becoming smaller than the smallest. Then I will become smaller than the smallest, enter the ukkal, so that Mother Yashoda will not be able to find me. Like that. And then immediately he sat in the Padmasana pose, and then he started meditating and praying to Super Soul in the heart, so to give me the power so that I can disappear. And then he was fervently praying. Nothing happened. He was not disappearing. He said, what happened? What happened? Some power, he's stopping Krishna from becoming smaller than the smallest. You know what is that power? Mother Yashoda's power of love. It is so powerful that then immediately, as soon as, then he said, that now I am not able to disappear. What to do? Again wind god said, now Mother Yashoda is very nearby. Run! Gopal, run! So immediately he started running. Then he went towards the gate. He thought some people will be there around so that they will come and save me. But when he went out, so when he opened the gates, nobody was there on the street. Then wind again told Krishna that, Butterthief, today everybody is gone for Indra Puja. Nobody is going to be there. Then he took another turn and then he ran towards the other side. Like that. So Mother Yashoda also, Krishna is thinking, all the sages and munis and all, they cannot catch me after doing so much tapasya. How can she, mother catch me? Not like that. Then again he got a message. No, there is something, that power. Mother Yashoda's unconditional love is more powerful. She can catch you, she can beat you, she can chastise you. Said, oh, then again Krishna, So Mother Yashoda also, she said, I will also catch Krishna today. Like that. Here and there. So, neither he can escape, neither she can catch him. So the tug of war is going on between Krishna and Yashoda. Like that. So somehow or other, then the flowers are falling. The flowers are falling. Then Devatas, they were actually, only few flowers are there. They all fell. But the Devatas are so pleased with the devotion of Mother Yashoda, her love for Krishna, that they started showering flowers. In the midst of all the fear, Krishna appreciated Devatas. Very good, very good. You are worshipping my mother. Like that. And then, somehow or other, seeing the fatigue of Mother Yashoda, Krishna was agreed to be caught. So, in between, Krishna, Mother Yashoda became very tired, fatigued and all that. Then Krishna saw only one arm's length, just like 2 fingers short, only one arm is short. Only one arm distance, maintaining. So Mother Yashoda was thinking, then Krishna was thinking that she cannot catch me. In future, Kalayavana is also going to run behind me. That time also I will not be caught. Then she cannot catch. Then again wind whispered in his ears, don't be so assured, Butterthief. Your Mother Yashoda has got more power than Kalayavana. What is that? Power of love. She will catch, run. Okay. So wind god is helping him so much. Run. Then meanwhile Mother Yashoda is very tired. Then Krishna saw. Then Krishna stopped little bit. Said, then she said, don't, I will agree to be caught if you throw away the stick. If you throw away the stick. Then Mother Yashoda said, if you are so afraid of the stick, why did you steal? Why did you steal? Then in between, when there is a conversation took place, Krishna did not trust the words of Mother Yashoda. Then again he ran. So meanwhile, Mother Yashoda, because of she took little rest, she also got the strength. And then again, she also started running. And somehow or other, at last, somebody who cannot be caught, agreed to be caught. Right? Agreed to be caught. So then, so this is a very wonderful pastime. Then Mother Yashoda started giving galish to Krishna. Said, you butter thief, Vanara Veera, then, the greedy person, Like this, then control under the control of anger, rosta hrudaya, like that, she started giving galis. Then Mother Yashoda asked, why did you steal and all? Why did you give to monkeys? Why are you giving to the monkeys? He said, no, it is through the act of God. What is that? It is your bad karma. Maya, it is your karma. That through the act of God, it is, the butter is given to them. Like that. Because the one who has created the butter, monkeys, he is only supplying butter to them. अच्छा, इतना इंटेलिजेंस कैसे? मदर यशोदा was thinking, इतना मेरा बेटा को इतना इंटेलिजेंस कैसा आ गया? Right? Speaking of love, karma and all that. Then then she asked, why did you break the pot? He said, I didn't break the pot. Said, then how the pot was broken? He said, no, you are wearing such heavy nupur. So when you ran very fast, you did not notice. Your nupur only struck the pot and then it broke. Then why you are giving butter then? Actually, the monkeys came because the butter was broken. Then they started eating and they entered the room. They entered the room and then so I saw the monkeys stealing the butter. So I went there and stopped the, monkeys from eating. So that is why thoda butter idhar lag gaya. Actually, I did not steal the butter because, the less the evidence, less the punishment, he thought. Like that. And then he started crying and crying and crying in order to, like yesterday, Dekun was saying that you are a butter, monkey virya and all that. So then Krishna said, if you are saying that I am the leader of the monkeys live in the forest, I will go to the forest. So that is why Mother Yashoda wanted to tie him up. So it is, Krishna started crying and crying and crying. So how the tears come, when the life, vital force comes in contact with the water element, the tears come. When the vital force comes in contact with the air, the kampan and all, they come. There is a description in Bhakti Rasam Sindhu. And because Krishna is unlimited, so many tears are flowing that an ocean of tears has appeared, it seems. Because Krishna is unlimited. But Yogamaya felt that, this, if Mother Yashoda sees the ocean of tears, she will become bewildered and the sweetness of pastime will go. That is why she took immediate measures and she dried up the ocean of tears. Ocean of tears. So Prabhupada writes in the purport of 4th Canto Bhagavatam that nowadays in Kali Yuga people are so distressed. They cry so much that when with their tears, ocean of tears are forming. Right? So those people who are, ATT, right? ATT, anytime tears. You switch the butter, they say something, especially Mataji's, ATT, anytime tears. Tears flow. I said, so then all these years, people crying so much, then the ocean of tears is forming. Then Prabhupada said, meditate on the eyebrows of Krishna, the tears will dry up. Right? Radha Rasvi Hari, eyebrows like that. Then, but still, in spite of all the efforts of Mother Yashoda, a small pond of tears has formed. A small pond, then formed. Then it touched the lotus feet of Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda surprised, oh my God, my son is crying so much that tears have become a pond. Like that? Then immediately, okay. Then Krishna said, now please leave the stick first. Throw away the stick first. Like that. Because Krishna agreed to be caught when Mother Yashoda said, okay, I threw away. But actually she did not throw away the stick. She was just hiding it behind her back. And then again Krishna became bewildered. Are you still holding the stick? First you throw the stick. Then yesterday, Prabhuji described, how Krishna was, it is just like, Karela already kadwa hai, neem ka ped ke upar chad gaya. Vaisa Krishna is already kala and then his entire face is covered with the ointment. kajal, he became more blackish. Anyway, so that is. So this is the pastime of Krishna getting caught. This pastime is in Krishna. Then later on, Krishna gets caught. Right? Krishna gets caught. So this is the wonderful feature of Krishna's love for his mother. Mother Yashoda. Agreeing to be caught, like that. So in briefly, I will there is not much time. So why it took so much time for Mother Yashoda? Because by the time Mother Yashoda caught Krishna, it became evening. Why it took so much time? Because Krishna has got 16 Shaktis. So the last Shakti is Krupa Shakti, and all others are Aishwarya Shaktis. Then all the 15 Aishwarya Shaktis, and then this Krupa Shakti, they had a meeting. They had a meeting, and they were arguing with each other. Aishwarya Shaktis, they are not allowing Krishna to be caught. And Krupa Shakti is debating with them. No, he should be caught. He should be caught. So debating, it became evening. Then finally, Krupa Shakti won the battle, and they said, okay, like that. Of all the Shaktis, this Krupa Shakti is most powerful, so like that. So why, so Mother Yashoda, she took the ribbon from her hair and then tried to tie Krishna. But it's not sufficient. Another ribbon she took, like that. And then all the ropes, all the ropes they brought, then it's 2 fingers too short, like that. So why, then finally, another reason why it became delayed, because then the news has reached Barsana, and then Nandagaon, and then Radharani got the news that Ma Yashoda is trying to catch Krishna. And then they all came to see the festival of ropes festival, like that. So, then Radharani asked, what is this halla bulla? Why, so much, so the news has spread all over Vraj that Ma Yashoda is trying to tie Krishna, but he is not there. She is not able to tie him with all the ropes added, like that. Then aisa hai. Oh, kya problem hai? Then she took a ribbon from her hair. She said, tie this. So she gave ribbon, and then Mother Yashoda added that ribbon to already the ropes, and then so that is where Yashoda Damodar, and then also Radha Damodar. Krishna is known as also Radha Damodar because originally that ribbon only. And that ribbon also, it was gifted by Ma Yashoda only, like that. And then what is this ropes, Pasha, it is called Pasha in Sanskrit. Pasha means what are all the ropes? What are all the ropes in the house? So we have got so many ropes of affection. Affection for daughter, affection for son, affection for husband, affection for wife, affection for wealth, so many ropes. Right? So all these ropes you combine, you cannot catch Krishna. But all these ropes you combine and then add it to the rope of service to Krishna. Then he will be agreed to be caught, like that. And then there is another pastime will unfold where Krishna has to fulfill the prophecy of his pure devotee Narad Muni, that delivering Nalakuvera and Manigriva. So that pastime will come now. Now all this pastime, we will hear that nobody was unable to. Everybody was unable to untie the bonding because it was tied in the Vatsalya Rasa and all that. So Balaram and all chastises Krishna. Amesha, I was always telling you not to steal, not to steal. Abhi bhukto? Right? Like that. So even Balaram is also afraid to untie. Then finally Nanda Maharaj comes and unties Krishna and all that. So Krishna, who is caught, who is bound, he went to deliver already who are bound. So this is the beautiful feature of this wonderful pastime. So this pastime has to be meditated upon every day. Every day one should meditate on this pastime of Damodar. For it will take 3-4 minutes only if you meditate all the sequence like that. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any questions? Okay, thank you very much. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama.